Well, good evening, everyone. Welcome back to another week where Sharky goes retro. Thank you for bearing with us as we get underway a little bit later than usual this evening. We are looking at our third session of Pokémon Red, Randomised Nuzlocke. Let me just boot the game up, and then we can check to see where we're at and what we're up to. Good evening to Trans in the chat there, being very literal with the instructions I see, saying hi in the chat. Thanks for tuning in as always. We have, yes, 3 badges, because of course we've got 3 Pokemon after our starter. So let's check in on who they are, and just remind ourselves of where we're going. So let's start in the order that we've got these. So Edward, our starter. Edward the Scyther. He's a real powerhouse, but that's about all he's got going for him. Edward's really I'm in 2 minds of him. He's got great stats. He's got high attack, high speed, pretty decent defense. He's fast. He does a lot of damage. It's just normal type damage. But he does decent damage for the type of Pokemon he is. Unfortunately, he's not even normal type, so he doesn't really get the same type attack bonus for doing his normal type moves. He's just got quick attack slash, and he's carrying the HM of cut, so that's kind of handy. We've got him on the team to cut things down. But good old Edward, followed up soon by Popeye, the first actual wild Pokemon we caught. Caught him way back when he was a humble Machop. Now he's evolved up into a Machoke. He's got a high attack stat as well, so he's pretty sturdy. Fairly slow though. I guess with big muscles comes low speed. And he's got all the attacks. He's got Karate Chop and Low Kick and Mega Punch and Body Slam. All sorts of good things. So he's just a sturdy guy all around, doing loads of damage. Fighting type. So, good against all of those normal type Pokemon, and he'll be particularly valuable when we get to the Elite Four against the Ice type Pokemon. So, I think Popeye is here to stay. We've also got on the team Hippo. Hippo, the welcome addition to the team, the little horsey, just pure water type, pretty low stats really. She's fairly gentle compared to some of the other tough guys on the team. Bubble and Bubble Beam, really the MVP of moves there. Bubble Beam doing loads of damage. I looked up some stats on this. In fact, Bubble does hardly anything. Bubble Beam's apparently it's even stronger than Water Gun, which makes sense. So at some point, Horse is going to learn Water Gun, and we'll just replace Bubble with Water Gun. But Bubble Beam doing a lot of work here for us, which is great. Eventually, Hippo will evolve into a Seadra, and maybe that'll happen this session. We'll have to see. And finally, Dusty, the most recent addition to the team, and the user of Flash, Dusty the Butterfree, who's not really here for her stats or for her combat power, but she's a great support member that's putting the enemy to sleep. She's a welcome addition to the team because she's helping us catch the other members of the team. I can't be sure that Dusty's really going to follow us all the way into the Elite Four. She's just not a strong fighter, but she's definitely going to help us acquire all the other members of the team. So for the time being, Dusty's doing real good work for us. So with all that in order, we've got ourselves 3 badges. We've got ourselves 4 Pokemon on the team. In order to get a 5th Pokemon, we're going to need to accumulate a 4th badge. And as you can see, let's just cut through that tree there. As you can see, we are currently standing out the front of Rock Tunnel. There it is. So we are on our way through Rock Tunnel. The plan for this evening's session: get through Rock Tunnel, get to Lavender Town, and maybe start making some decisions, because we enter the part of the game where we can do things in a lot of different orders. Let's just get underway and I'll chat while we start going. I'm just looking to see who's in what sequence. I'll leave Dusty out the front for now just to keep getting a little bit more XP, because even though Dusty's not going to see a lot of combat, she does need to gain some levels so she doesn't just get one-shotted by opposing Pokemon. So let's just take on some trainers, start walking to Rock Tunnel. But we have some decisions to make about Pokemon to catch, about badges to collect, and all sorts of things. Ooh, Dusty, you won't like going up against a Pikachu. Neither will you, Hippo. So I'd say, yeah, let's get Edward out for a bit. Wait, that's bad. You're bug flying. That was bad. Oh, I'm just not paying attention. Alright. Let's get this dealt with and then we can go and heal up from our mistakes. Anyway, yeah, we have decisions to make because the next couple of badges that we've got coming up, we've got Erica, will give us our 4th badge. And then we've got Koga to give us the 5th badge, then Sabrina to give us the 6th. But we've got options because it's possible to progress through these towns in different orders, and it's possible to progress from one town to the next without actually defeating the gym leader. So prior to this point, the gym leader was kind of gating progress in a sense. We sort of had to defeat Brock to leave town, and then we kind of had to defeat Misty to leave town. I guess we could have just chosen not to defeat Lieutenant Surge, but if we don't defeat him, then when we end up picking up Fly, the HM for Fly, then we can't use the outside of battle. I think it's Lieutenant Surge that lets us use Fly. Also, having never been in here yet, we don't know what Pokemon are in here, so this will be exciting to see what options we've got in here. Ivysaur again. So we can kind of get badges quickly. Ooh, that's interesting. Leech Seed. We can get badges quickly, or we could skip over badges in order to see more grassy patches. So there's options here, is what I'm trying to say. And in terms of what Pokemon to be catching next, well, we've got loads of grass patches we can look at to try and sort of sort this out. You can see we've got a lot of Ivysaurs in here. I'm going to assume, since we saw 2 of these in a row, that must mean that these Ivysaurs are the Zubats that are in Rock Tunnel. Possibly not. They could be, you know, the Geodudes or maybe even the Onyxes. But they're probably the Zubats. So we should check out a heap of grass patches and get some options. But I already do have some thoughts in mind. Let's go Hippo, because I'm sure your water type would be good against the ground type here. Yes, there we go. A crit, and it's super effective. In last week's session, we saw an interesting patch of grass. Oops, I forgot to change. What are we going to do? We're going to have to go... Ooh, Psychic. Ooh. Oh no, Bug type, that's fine. Yeah. Yep, okay, we can handle that. Last week we saw a grass patch on our way to Rock Tunnel here that had 2 interesting Pokemon in it with fairly high probability. There was a grass patch where we could catch a Chansey, and in the same grass patch we could also catch a Aerodactyl, which is an interesting set of options. Chansey and Aerodactyl. Personally, I would prefer the Chansey. There's some interesting stat options with Chansey. She's got super low attack and defense stat. She's just pure normal type, which is kind of odd. So normal type with really low attack stat means she shouldn't be good for attacking at all. Oh, a Primeape. That's interesting. I reckon you could give that a go, Dusty, with your confusion. Oh, nearly. That's okay. Yeah, Chansey with really low attack and defense stats, but super high HP. So would do really well. Actually, could you confuse? Nah, it's not going to do enough. Oh, but it's not very effective. That's interesting. So Chansey, I keep saying things without actually saying a lot of stuff here. Let's try and keep on track. So Chansey has incredible HP and a pretty decent special stat. And Chansey can learn a lot of special type moves. So there's opportunity that we could use Chansey to kind of cover a lot of bases, like ice and electric and all sorts of things. So I'd kind of be keen to maybe attempt to catch a Chansey. If we fail to get Chansey, worst case scenario is that we probably just end up catching the Aerodactyl instead. Which wouldn't be the end of the world, but in a sense Aerodactyl's kind of like Edward, he's kind of like Scyther. When I looked into it, he's got pretty decent stats, just like a Scyther, but in terms of moves, they're all like normal type moves. Oh, wow, a Lapras. He'll learn like a flying move, because he's rock flying type, but there's no rock moves, which is a bit of a pity. It's basically all normal type moves with like a single flying type. He can learn fly as well, but it's a little bit disappointing that Aerodactyl doesn't sort of get a better move set. But that being said, he's got pretty strong stats, so it wouldn't be the end of the world to have an Aerodactyl. As I say, it'd be just kind of like having Scyther. So he could be the consolation prize there. On the other hand, if Chansey is too much of a problem to kind of go for, we do have to muscle our way through a Slowpoke. I'm saying Slowpoke because that's what we're fighting. A Snorlax. We do have to muscle our way through a Snorlax to get out of Celadon City and onto Cycling Road. So it is just an option to catch the Snorlax that's right there. You know, we'll encounter it. We can encounter it straight away after defeating Erica. So there's a definite possibility that we could just go for the Snorlax. Ooh, Magneton. He'd be interesting as an electric type. But as you can see, there's sort of no chance we're going to encounter Magneton in here. It'll be Ivysaur that we end up getting if we try to catch something from here. How does fighting go against electric? It's ordinary. Let's just try a low kick, see what happens. Yeah, it does fine work. So I'm still kind of split. Do we go for the Snorlax? Because he's got heaps of HP, just like Chansey. But unlike Chansey, Snorlax has got really high attack stat. So he would actually be able to use, you know, good, strong, damaging, normal type attacks and gain the same type attack bonus, do tons of damage that way, tons of normal type damage. Or do we just stick with the Chansey, or, you know, roll the dice to try for the Chansey, who's got even higher HP than a Snorlax, as I understand it, but has the special stats to be able to kind of cover a lot of other bases. It's hard to say, because I was looking around at our options, because I've got my eye on maybe someone learning ice type moves, because ice would be great against against some people in the Elite Four. But, oh, there's Stun Spore. Ugh. But out of our current team, it's really Hippo is the one that would be learning the Ice-type moves. And Hippo doesn't have that great stats, really. She's fairly meager in the special stat distribution. And when it comes down to it, she's not even part Ice-type. So she's not even gaining same type attack bonus from that. So I feel like we want to get an Ice-type move on either a Pokemon that's partially Ice-type, like the Lapras here, would be a good example of that, or a Pokemon with just generally higher special stats. So that the Ice-type move could actually do a bit more damage. Which would go great on Chansey, for instance. Chansey could have, you know, Ice Beam or Blizzard or something. So that's kind of my dilemma. And of course we could do this in a couple of different ways. If we're going for Snorlax, then that would mean that we'd have to go all the way through the usual process of getting the Poké Flute, which requires going through the Celadon Game Corner with Team Rocket in order to get the Sylph Scope, then going all the way through the Pokemon Tower in Lavender Town to get the Poké Flute, then go and wake up the Snorlax and go and capture a Snorlax. So we've got like that complete sequence to do if we're going to go for the Snorlax. Otherwise, if we were keen to go for Chansey, which I'm sort of talking myself into, but we'll see. Let's do this guy. If we were to go to Chansey, then... oh wow, Muck. Then all we would really need to do in that regard... go on, Dusty, see if you can handle this. All we'd need to do in that regard is... oh, Sleep Powder, that's okay. Is to basically, once we come through Rock Tunnel, just to race over to Erica, defeat Erica, which, you know, easier said than done. Just, you know, casually defeat Erica, so that we're primed to catch ourselves another Pokemon. Then we can pick up fly back over to Celadon City, and, not Celadon, Cerulean City, and then go to this grass patch and attempt to catch the Chansey. And that can happen straight away. We can do that before we go to Pokemon Tower and before we go to the Game Corner and all that kind of stuff. So we can kind of, if we can rush the gym battle, we could add another member to our party kind of early. Which seems attractive, because then that means that gives us extra opportunity to, to train up the Chansey, if that's what we end up catching. So maybe we give that a go, because there's always another option with Snorlax. If we end up deciding that we do want the Snorlax, then it's no big deal if we end up defeating the first one, because there's always a second Snorlax. We can go around and get that guy instead. Let's see. Go to Hippo. Suggestion from the chat, get a quick Aerodactyl, then go get Sleepy as a consolation prize. Well, see, that's always an option too. We could attempt to go for Chansey, and if we fail to get Chansey, if the odds are against us and Aerodactyl turns up, then sure, we catch Aerodactyl, he's super fast, he's got good stats just generally, so he's a solid member of the team. And then we could catch the yeah, Dusty, you give this a go. The Snorlax, you know, as consolation. I kind of haven't thought through some of the depths of rules here. I know I've got all the rules for the Nuzlocke stuff on the screen, but there are a couple of other sort of, you know, maybe house rules that we should consider what we're going to do. Like, for example, can I attempt the same grass patch more than once? Like, I know that the rules say we're going to catch the very first Pokemon we see, but, you know, could I take 2 bites from the same grass patch using 2 different badges, for instance? You know, like if we get Erica's badge, and we try for the Chansey, and we fail and we get the Aerodactyl instead, then could we just try on the next badge attempt? You know, when we go and defeat Koga, get the Soul Badge, could we then go back and try that same grass patch, and see then? Yes, but it risks 2 Aerodactyls. You're absolutely right, so yeah, risk catching the same Pokemon twice, which I guess means we'd need to think about other clauses then, and I fully admit that we're potentially writing clauses into this now that are just purely to make this work, but would it make sense for there to be a clause that says no duplicate Pokemon? Or other places I've seen this written is variations of that, like no Pokemon from the evolutionary tree of any Pokemon you've already caught. So for example, that would say, you know, no Machops, Machokes, or Machamps could be caught again, because we've already got one of them, you know. Things like that sort of rule out a complete evolutionary line. That would say, if you encounter that as your first Pokemon, well, that's just ignored because it's a dupe. You know, rules against duplicates, that kind of stuff. But maybe that's part of the risk of getting the duplicate. You know, like I say, I don't want to necessarily just go modifying the rules to suit our purposes. I probably should have thought about this at the start of the run. Some of these technicalities of catching the same Pokemon multiple times. What do we got? Worth it for a good enough patch, or even good enough Pokemon. 2 Chanseys would actually be pretty good. That's hilarious. Yeah. What if we did something insane, like just get multiple of the same Pokemon deliberately, like going back to the very start of the game where there was the the Pidgeys and the Rattatas back on Route 2 or Route 3 that were Mews and Tentacruels. You could have a whole party of Mews and Tentacruels if I just kept catching them over and over. That'd be kind of funny. 2 Snorlaxes. Can't they use almost every team on HM? 8 different skills. Well, yeah, they could. The only thing about Snorlax is that Snorlax has got a pretty high attack stat, but only a kind of middle-of-the-road special stat, which means Snorlax really is just good for doing the normal type attacks, but special type attacks. Oh, hang on, Hippo. Hang on. Let's get a potion into you. Yeah, we'll just use this super potion. Or you go getting too low. Yeah, like, if I caught a Snorlax, I wouldn't be teaching it, you know, all those special type moves. I wouldn't be teaching it a Blizzard and a Thunderbolt and stuff like that. Assuming it could learn that kind of stuff. Just purely because that's not its wheelhouse. That's like Chansey's wheelhouse, the special type moves. Snorlax is really good for the Hyper Beam and the Body Slam and the Takedown and that kind of stuff. But that being said, you know, Snorlax is just a tank, like Chansey. It's just loads of HP. just wear down an opponent just through sheer endurance. Which is probably not a bad thing to do in a Nuzlocke sort of setting, where we you know, run the risk of having Pokemon faint. There's that Leech Seed again. keeps trying to Leech Seed. So we'll see what happens. Oh, here we go. Dusty's trying to learn something. Whirlwind. No, you're not going to learn Whirlwind, Dusty. Unnecessary. Yeah. Yep, so that's the way we came from. Just being comprehensive, making sure we've picked up every trainer, every item, all that kind of stuff. Also, it occurs to me, we've forgotten to do something, haven't we? Or not. We'll find out as soon as I get out of this trainer. I've just remembered something, and I'm not sure if I remember to do this last stream. So we will find out what's on my mind once we get out of here. Okay, now this is something I didn't look up. I forgot to look up. When does Graveler learn Self-Destruct? Surely it's not level 21, but it learns it at some point, which means there's a risk of some of these trainers with their Gravelers self-destructing. So we have to be super careful about that. Okay, the thing I was going to look up was... Oh, we do. For some reason, I thought we'd forgotten to pick up the bicycle back in Cerulean City, which would have been super annoying. But we do have the bicycle. That's fine. 21, really? Level 21. So that Graveler that we took out just then could have exploded. Oh, I don't like that. That's not good. Because an explosion will just wipe Hippo. So I think what we're going to have to do, should that sort of situation ever come up again, too many ways to go. Should that situation ever come up again, I think that's the dead end up there. We need to not have Dusty out and switch into Hippo. We need to just send Hippo straight out against any Gravelers to try and get that Bubble Beam off straight away and get the one hit before there's a chance to explode. Because I'm sure Graveler's slow and Hippo's faster. Surely. You know, Graveler's a huge rock. It can't have high speed. Because that'll end up being the thing that gets us. It'll be, you know, our carelessness with a critical hit. You know, someone does a crit and just wipes a Pokemon. Or someone just explodes and I'm not prepared for it and just wipes a Pokemon. Which would be super annoying, but something that we're just gonna have to live with, because you know that's the danger and excitement of this type of run, right? I guess it also means we could catch replacements. You know, like for example, if Dusty somehow got wiped in an explosion, well, Dusty's an easy one to replace because that's just fishing with an old rod. So we could literally get Dusty 2.0. Just get the same Pokemon a second time as a replacement. Of course, we've got to waste a whole badge to do that, but it's an option. 21 for Geodudes, 22 for the Voltorb family, 40 for Coughing. The only natural learns in Gen 1. Okay. Alright. Fair enough. So we'll have to watch out for our Geodudes and things then. Yeah, Edward, you can handle. No, Popeye actually, because Pidgey's part normal type. Pidgey coming out with all the quick attacks. Oh, missed. There we go. Oh, that's right. It's it's that dichotomy of fighting being super effective against normal type, but also not very effective against flying type. So in the end, it just does the normal amount of damage. So really, it didn't matter. Meowth, on the other hand, just straight up normal type. So fighting is fine there. Yep, another dead end. I feel like there should be more items in Rock Tunnel. You know, there's just trainers and like no items. But anyway. Oh, that's not good. Alright, well we're gonna have to pull an antidote out, because we can't afford this. But we do have antidotes. Yeah, we've come prepared in this playthrough. I'm not concerned about healing Edward's paralysis. He's doing amazingly, even whilst paralyzed. But poison, that's a no-go. See, Lapras would be a nice addition to the team. Water and ice. Not as a replacement to Hippo necessarily, although we certainly could replace Hippo with Lapras in the grand scheme of things. But you know, that would solve a couple of our concerns. Oops. Alright, Geodude. Level 21 Geodude. Okay, this is a problem. Don't explode. Come on, Hippo. Alright, Hippo, you'll have to stay out, because we've got more Geodudes coming. So, just send out the bubble beams. And a Graveler. Okay. So here's the test. You're still faster than it. So level 21 Graveler. And you're still one hit. That's fine. Okay. Perfect. So we should be okay. As long as we don't get caught off guard by anything weird. Another trainer? Slowpokes are always annoying, trying to work out how to deal with a Slowpoke. We don't have anything that's good against water type. We don't have electrical grass at our disposal. And you know, there's no real good way to deal with Psychic type. It's Bug that's super effective against Psychic, but there's not a lot of good Bug moves in Gen 1, really. So, Slowpoke's just a bit of a nuisance. I'm still sending Dusty out in all these. I don't really know why. I just am. I'm just sort of sharing the XP around a bit. Oh, there goes Lear. That's alright. We're just going to do a pair of quick attacks. You're gonna have to watch out though, Edward. You're starting to get down. You're not quite in danger just yet, but... Oh, another Slowpoke. Yes, I could really go for an electric type. Electric, at least... Well, to take care of water types. to take care of flying, but we've already got well, we don't have anything to deal with flying. It's electric, ice, and rock that are good against flying. So yeah, electric would be good. If we can get an electric type, that'd take care of both water and flying. Otherwise, failing that, yeah, we're just going to teach Thunderbolt to, you know, a Chansey or something. Okay, we're almost out. I think we've just got these couple of trainers here. I think we're on maybe the last layer of rock tunnel. I'm just trying to remember from our first playthrough. Go on, Dusty. You can give this a go. Oh, nice. We confused the Bellsprout. And it hurt itself in confusion. Look at that. I wonder, is there a world in which we could... Nah. Just gonna have to confuse it again. I was thinking of letting it try and kill itself from confusion, but I don't think that was really gonna happen. Alright, Popeye. Show that Clefairy what for. Do, 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 do. Yeah. I mean, Popeye still took this out in one hit, even though it sort of... Ooh. Even though it's, reads as not very effective. It's just doing a normal amount of damage. That's fine. Rattata. Now, we're going to have to watch out for Rattata. Because when I swap back now to Popeye, there's every chance that a Hyper Fang comes out. Oh, just a quick attack. That's okay. Gotta watch out for those Hyper Fangs. They do a decent amount of damage. Another Rattata. Alright, Dusty hits level 28. It's kind of nice. Now Hippo's the one that's lagging behind a little bit. Oh, Rap's not ideal. And a critical hit with Rap. Especially not good. You're starting to panic in the chat, are you? Still doing XP swapping against enemies with dangerous moves. I know, I'm unnecessarily damaging some of these Pokemon. It's a little bit scary. Especially when I want to leave Dusty out against this Primeape now. Because that's Psychic against Fighting. But I'm pretty sure this is not a one hit. Let's try it, but I don't think it is. Oh, it is. Okay. No worries. I should probably swap Dusty out. Let's put Hippo up front, maybe. Yeah, Sleep Powder would have been a good call. Too late for that now. Yeah, we should just potion some people up pretty soon. We're getting close to the end of the tunnel, though. But, like, how is Hippo going? Maybe we just put Popeye up front. Just get out of the tunnel, and go from there. Oh, that was a miss. Oh, not very effective. Oh, of course, I'm using I'm using fighting type against poison. I always forget that fighting's not very effective against poison. I don't know why, but that one's just never on my radar for some reason. Oh wait, are we not out yet? Oh no, we are. It's just... yeah, I'm just forgetting about all these little dead ends. Whoa, lick a tongue! Surprised to see you here. Okay, I think we just got this trainer here, and then we've got the exit down there. Nice, sending out the normal type Pokemon. We can handle that. Oddish. You sure? But we've learnt from our mistakes. Don't do fighting type moves against poison types. And a Pidgey. Let's give the Pidgey a body slam as well. Just mix it up a bit. Okay, I think there's an item over on the left maybe, and then the exit's just down the bottom. Let's try body slamming our way through this now. Yeah. Yep, there's the sign for the exit. Or the entrance, depending upon your perspective. Ah, let's fighting with fighting. Or with normal. Nope, I just apparently imagined that. There's just no item over there. Ah, but there is a hidden item down here. That's what I'm imagining. There's a hidden item there, I think. Is it here? Is it here? No. I'm just fully imagining that. Oh, it's outside the cave. Yeah, I don't know why I thought there was one here. Alright. I'm not going to talk to you just yet. I'm going to get that hidden item there. We're going to see if we can sneak into town without talking to any of these trainers, because then we can heal up. Alright, we need to be planning for Erica. So I'm thinking we rush Erica and then maybe have a bit of fun trying to catch a Pokemon. But I'm just looking at our lineup, trying to work out who we're even sending out against Erica. She's got grass Pokemon as her specialty, but really they're grass poison. You know, they're a bunch of Oddishes and Bellsprouts and Ivysaurs and Tangela. Well, Tangela's just pure grass. But to go up against grass, well, fire would be good, ice would be good, poison would be good, flying would be good, bug would be good. But we have none of them. Actually, I tell a lie. We can get flying. We can learn fly. We could teach it to Dusty. And in fact, Dusty's got confusion, which is psychic, super effective against poison. So, wow, weirdly enough, weak old Dusty might almost be the one to try and take on Erica. Oh, I don't like that, because Dusty's pretty fragile. I mean, the others are just regular types of moves. I could just send out the others just to do raw damage. Grass is super effective against water and ground and rock. So I couldn't send out Hippo. Hippo's just no good. But Edward and Pop I could just tank for a bit. You know, they can just do raw damage. Maybe we investigate doing some stuff with Dusty. I'm gonna go for a wander. I'm just gonna leave those trainers up there for now. Let me hop on a bike. Those trainers up there, I'm just gonna leave them. We'll come back to them. I'm also going to try and dodge any trainers here if I can, because I'm going to try. No, I'm going to try and go and get Fly straight away. Oh, that was convenient. Although, I have no idea what level Erica's Pokémon are, to be honest. I guess we'll suss that out when we enter the gym, because we've got to defeat a bunch of other just random trainers leading up to it. So we can use them to gauge whether or not we're going to be well underprepared. Because I'm pretty sure her Pokémon are like in the 30s or something. Oof. Just got through without being seen. Okay, nice, made it. Yeah, there's loads of hidden items on the ground here. By loads, I mean like probably 2 or 3, but that's okay. We'll just ignore them. They're like rare candies and X accuracies and stuff. Stuff that we just never use. Let's get back on that bike again. 24 to 29 are Erica's Pokemon. Wow, that's lower than what I thought. I would have thought 29 into the 30s. Okay. That gives me a bit more confidence. Also, bonk, Snorlax. Let's go up here. Edward, you cut us through. Oops, really wandered into that patch of grass. Although we probably should check out what's in all these patches of grass, just in case there's other weird options there. But let's get ourselves Fly. There we go. Just like that. And let's teach it to Dusty. I'm not sure if Dusty can naturally learn Fly, but she's got wings, so she's learning it. As you can tell, yes, everyone can learn all HMs, but that's just a safety net. So Dusty's going to learn Fly. And I guess that means we're getting rid of Stun Spore, because Flash, another HM, we need to keep Confusion, and Sleep Powder is useful. It's our utility move. So Dusty, you can have Fly in place of Stun Spore. What we might do is combination of train Dusty up and just double check what's in these other random grass patches before we take on Erica. So we might give Dusty a little bit more XP here. Let's fly back to Lavender Town, and let's just go back to these trainers in order and just check out the grass patches on our way through. Just because I'm keen to see if there's some other random Pokemon in there that presents a better option than going for the Chansey Aerodactyl pair. Ooh, Cubone. Psychic against, or flying against ground. No, wait. Flying against ground's okay. It's ground against flying that does nothing. But we can give it a go. Let's see how Dusty goes with Fly. Let's just test out what sort of damage this does. Well, not a lot. Let's do it again. Sure. Give it a fly. There we go. You're fast, sort of. You get the first move, you can fly up. Flash is gone. This is giving you a little bit of option to do some stuff here, Dusty. You are part flying type, aren't you? I think you're bug flying, right? Yeah, you are. Good. So you're both flying type and you've got wings. So everything makes sense. Let's talk to... Oh. Walked straight past you. Pidgey. Let's fight flying with flying. Ooh, quick attack. Wasn't counting on that. Nice, but we got in first, because we went the other way around. Oh, that's annoying. Alright, let's try Confusion. Pidgeotto. Let's try a fly. More sand attacks. That's not ideal. That's okay, Confusion gets through. Yeah, flying type, it learns no flying moves, even with TMs, HMs. Gen 1's a weird game. There's not a lot of moves of different types, to be honest. Like, you know, there's the, 15 different types of Pokemon, or 16 different types or something. But some types have hardly any moves in their moveset. Like, there's actually not that many flying type moves. There's like Wing Attack, Sky Attack, and Fly, I think. And I think that's it. There's like no other. What are we doing here? Let's put you to sleep. Nope, didn't work. Let's put you to sleep. Didn't work. Let's put you to sleep. There we go. Now we can try some flying on you. See how that works. That's right. Sleep away, Geodude. Oh, wait a minute. You're rock type. That's going to be pointless. Yeah, because flying against rock, not very effective. What about psychic? That's the one. Oh, he's awake. Quick. Confusion him again. Nice. Getting more levels on Dusty. Onyx. Okay. That's fine. We've learnt our lesson. Don't fly. Just in with the confusion. He's not laughing, he's just got hay fever. Alright. Another hiker. So, I'm sure this will be fine. I'm looking at the amount of damage Dusty's taking. All Graveler, yes, I'm swapping to Hippo. Oh, it's only level 19. Okay, stand down, Red Alert. Let's just bubble in. Just falls apart to a weak old bubble. Oh, and Hippo gets a level for that. Good job. Oh wow, is there 7 flying skills that do damage? Really, I can't think of any others. Maybe that's... Oh yeah, that guy's not a trainer. Or maybe he is and we've already fought him. I don't know. Oh yeah, there's all those ones. Peck. Yeah, so obviously I've remembered Wing Attack, Sky Attack, and Fly. But Peck, yep, and Drill Peck. So obviously, yeah, those ones. That's Spearow and Fearow. I'm gonna correct some of those. I can tell you the Gust is not Flying type, not in Gen 1. It's Normal type, because that's what sets Spearow apart from Pidgey. Pidgey's just got Normal type moves for ages. And Mirror move I have no idea about. That's a move I've literally never used before, so I couldn't speak for that one. Ooh, Fire type. Just go some confusions. It'll be right. Oh, that didn't do a lot. That's it, you just keep roaring, I'll just keep confusioning. Yeah, I'll try again. Tried mirror move once, but you dropped the mirror. More practice then. Oh, what, missed? Try that again. Oh wow, that did a lot more damage. Yeah, no, that makes sense. The Pokemon game's got a lot of, I don't want to say improvements, but they got a lot of changes after Gen 1. Particularly a lot of quality of life changes and adjustments to the types of lots of moves was definitely one of them. There are tons of moves that should have been of a specific type that were just normal type, unnecessarily so. Mirror moves, this is damaging because it mimics the enemy's last move, which is probably damaged, but probably not flying. I see, yeah, I mean, I guess it makes sense, mirror move. I don't know what I was expecting from a move like that, so... Another Grimer, that's fine, keep sending out the poison types. Dusty's happy to deal with them. Alright, there's a bunch of trainers here. Yeah, let's wander down the queue. Okay. Easy when they keep sending out partially poison type Pokemon. Going for the alliteration there, partially poisoned Pokemon. Just don't send out anything that's, electric type. That'd be annoying for a flying type like Butterfree. Not more poison type. Happy with that. Okay, next one. I take it you've got some Meowths then. 3 Pokemon. Yes, you're the trainer that's got like what, 2 Meowths and a Persian or something. Oh, wow, that bite does a decent amount of damage. I guess, your normal type as well, so bite is doing more damage. Oh, nice, confused. There we go, 31. I should have paused for a moment to check the stats. Oh, and there is no Persian. It's just more Meowths. How's your stats looking, Dusty? Your special's not doing too bad, really. So that's why your psychic attack is doing okay, even though you're not psychic type. Unfortunately, your flying attack is going for your attack stat, not your special stat. So, it is what it is. But that's pretty reasonable. Ooh, 5 Pokemon. Oh, and we're running out of PP on these moves now. Can we do 1 confusion per Pokemon? That'd give us the exact right amount. Looks like maybe... Oh wait, it's Meowth. You take 2 confusions. No, it was a crit! Never mind. And a Pikachu. That was bad. We should have changed. Quick, fly away. Yep, that Thunder Shock will be bad. Ooh, it's not very effective. Yeah, flying against electric. Oh, it's only a growl. Okay, it's only a growl. Alright, we'll give it the last confusion then. Or take a quick attack first. That's fine. It wasn't a Thunder Shock. That could have been bad. We do need you to fly back home though, and get a bit more PP restored. Yeah, electric type is definitely the party's weakness. Both Dusty and Hippo are weak to electric. Popeye and Edward are just tanky of anything, but we've got nothing that's particularly strong to electric. Well, it's only ground. Ground would be strong to electric, but we don't have a... Actually, we've got Dig, but we didn't teach Dig to anyone. I'm sort of, yeah, holding up to see if we get a ground type Pokemon. I'm going to cut through here because I want to check out what's in this grass. So, we've never seen the grass on this route yet. So, we're just going to take a little bit of time in this grass to size up our options here, just in case there's a better deal here. So, Krabby, we don't need, because you're just a clone of Hippo, really. Another Hippo. So this patch of grass is apparently a small pond or something. We've got crabs and seahorses. I guess that means if something ever happens to Hippo, we could come and get her replacement here. If Hippo ever got knocked out, we could try for either a Hippo or a Krabby replacement. A Caterpie would be super annoying though, if we tried to come here for a replacement. Oh, come on. Yes. Look at that. And got a replacement and caught a level 20 Caterpie. That would be just death. Oh no. There's multiple Caterpies here. Oh, that's not good. It's fine. We were never seriously considering this grass patch for anything anyway. Oh, a Magikarp. That could be kind of fun, you know, getting a Gyarados. Realistically, though, it'd probably be better waiting to see if we could find a grass patch that has a Gyarados in it. Okay, I think we've seen enough for this grass patch. There's nothing exciting here. We'll do one more Pokemon. Oh, nice. 32. Ooh, Dusty's trying... Oh, Dusty's trying to learn Psybeam. I had forgotten this was coming. Yes, yes. Well... we're either replacing Confusion or Sleep Powder. Well, it's going to have to be Confusion. Because we need Sleep Powder. So, let's upgrade Confusion into Psybeam. Definitely. Let's get one more encounter. Plus, it'll give me an excuse to change the order of those moves. I'll leave Psybeam at the top, but I want to move Sleep Powder up one position. I tend to put the move that I never use into third position. So that will be Flash. Flash will sit there, because from the first attack, we either do that one, or we do that one. We skip to the bottom, so I sort of always put in third position something that just never gets used. But look at that, Psybeam! Oh, improvement upon Confusion, but still can't one-hit the Horsey. I guess it's because Horsey's got a decent amount of special stat, perhaps. It's kind of resisting that. Oh, I wasn't expecting another guy. We're trying to leave, thanks. Let's fly, seeing as though Horsey can withstand a side beam. Can you withstand a fly? No. It's because your defense is low. Your special's decent, but your defense isn't. Alright, Edward, cut us out. I say we start making our way towards the gym. I'll just go to these trainers on the way there. Gambler. Do we still need Flash in the late game? As far as I am aware, and I might be mistaken, I think Flash is literally only used in Rock Tunnel. I'm sure there's another cave where it gets used, but for the life of me I can't think of it. But the problem is it's a HM, and in Gen 1, once a Pokemon knows a HM, you're stuck with it. There is no way to replace a HM. So, someone learns Flash, it's with them forever. Oh, nice. Instantly wakes up. Up we go again. And the same with Fly. So, you know, being a HM. So Dusty is kind of struggling for moves because it's got 2 HMs. So it's literally only got 2 active move slots, and they're being used by Sleep Powder and Psybeam. Oh, there's the electric type. I think it's fine because Voltorb doesn't really use electric moves. It tends to use Tackle and Sonic Boom, and both of them are normal type. So I don't think this is a problem. And Screech. Coughing, that's fine. We can definitely take on a Coughing. Another Voltorb, that's fine. See if he'll Screeches as well. Nope, coming for the tackle. Alright. Nice, Dusty's getting levels everywhere. You're going to be the highest level Pokemon soon. Magnemite. I don't know if you know Thundershock. We will find out, but you're pretty weak, so that's okay. All good. All these electric type Pokemon that don't even know electric type moves. That's a dead end. Back through we go. Let's hop on the bike again because it's so long and boring here. There we go. Nothing over that way. Oh, but there's a grass patch here. Is this the same Pokemon as on the other side? I don't think it is. I think this is a different route. It is a different route. Okay, we should check to see what's in here. Charmander would be a real interesting option. Charmander, Charmeleon, Charizard. Charizard would be our fire type. Charizard could also learn Strength. And even though in Gen 1, Charizard can't learn Fly, which is just insane, I would still teach it Fly regardless. Because it's just silly for it not to be able to learn Fly. I like the fact that that was just Charmanders in a row there. You know, if that's kind of high odds. Come on, what else is in here? It's got to be more than just those pair of Charmanders. Ooh, Cloyster is not bad either. Cloyster is not bad. It's got pretty decent stats. It's got, like, I think the highest defense stat in the entire game, maybe? Oh, Dusty's confused. This could be bad. Let's try a Side Beam again. No. That's right, you can keep using Supersonic. Yeah, Cloyster's got, like, the highest defense stat in the game. Which is great for resisting normal type moves. Not for special type moves. I don't know what else Cloyster's good for though. Like, it's water type? I think it's water rock, maybe. But I don't think it learns any rock type moves or anything. So that's an interesting option. Yeah, withdraw just to increase its defense. So, in a sense, Cloyster's another variation on, like, a Snorlax. A water-type Snorlax or something. Let's give it a fly. So, I'll just see another 1 or 2 encounters here. So that's... Oh, would you look at that? There's a Seadra! Well, that's a replacement to Hippo if anything ever happens to her. Let's fly up against her. Just regular bubble. Oh, it was a crit though. Oh well. I'll keep this grass patch in mind as a maybe for down the road. I mean, we're not really spoilt for choice, you know. We've got 5 badges remaining in the game. So 5 more opportunities to catch Pokemon. And we've already got 1 or 2 of them sort of earmarked as possibilities. And yeah, I know there's a lot of other grass patches still left in the game. We're not even halfway through the game. So there's probably loads of other better options out there. But rank this one as decent. You know, this is not just another random patch of grass. This patch of grass is at least decent. Okay, that'll do us. Let's go heal up, and let's think about taking on Erica. Alright. Somewhere down the bottom of town here. Oh, back this way. There it is. We can cut through here with Edward. And in we go. Looking at the board, of course. Celadon City Gym, Leader Erica, winning trainer Skeeves. Good old Skeeves. Last saw them on the SSN, and in the proper continuity of things, we should have seen them in the Pokemon Tower in Lavender Town, but we just we haven't yet. So Dusty, you're up front. Let's see how good you are against these grass / poison type Pokemon, because that's really what we're leveraging here. Actually, flying is super effective against grass, so that's the other option here. But we're going with both of them. Let's go with Side Beams and see what happens. So that's fine. You're able to one-hit a level 23 poison type. Weeping Bell. Now, there's the wrap. The wraps are going to be the most annoying parts of this. That's 4 turns. There's 5 turns. Okay, not so bad. You were getting bored. Okay, that's fine. We can handle things in the low 20s. Okay, well this is going a lot better than I was kind of expecting. Dusty is really pulling her weight in here. Let's duck up to the sides. See these bonus people. This gym always feels like the one that's got like the most random trainers in it. I'm sure some of the others have got a lot too, but compared to all the previous gyms, like Brock just had that one lackey before him. Misty had 2, I think, and Lieutenant Surge maybe had 3, I think. But Erica here, she's got 2 at the front, 2 at the sides, like 1 on each side, and then I think 3 inside next to her. So what's that, 2, 4? That's 7. You know, and Erica makes 8. So that's a lot. I mean, I think Sabrina's got a lot too, now that I think of it, but... Bulbasaur and Ivysaur. We've already seen a bunch of Ivysaurs in Rock Tunnel. Ooh. Survives the hit. There's the Leech Seed. That's alright, we'll take it out before Leech Seed has a chance to do anything. Nice, and a level up. Okay, let's... Oops, that's facing the wrong way. Let's bust in here. I worry though that Dusty's going to run out of PP soon, so we might have to be switching and doing a few flies in here to make sure we're leaving some PP for Psybeam. I mean, we can always just go back and heal. Yeah, we've only got 8 Psybeams left. Let's do a few flies. Ooh, nice, we dodged a poison powder. That would have been real annoying. Gloom. Okay, can we similarly do this in one hit? Yep. Don't underestimate goal power. Alright. Weeping Bell. That's fun, we'll fly out of reach. Not where you can't poison powder us. And Ivysaur. They all love their poison powder, don't they? That's okay, we're just not even giving them a chance. Another level. Dusty's a real fast grower. Ooh, execute. Here we go. Level 26 execute. Let's try a Psybeam here. Oh, that's interesting. That is something I was not expecting. Oh, of course. Executes part psychic. Why did I even try that? Oh, I became confused. Oh, at least there's that. Oh, reflect. Gained armor. Oh dear. Alright, let's fly. Not sticking around to deal with this. Oh, and it's not confused anymore. Now I tried to use hypnosis. Nice. Okay. There we go. And a crit, and it's super effective. You should have just done that from the start. I don't know why I panicked when I saw an execute. It made me do the wrong thing. Okay, how are you doing, Dusty? You're fine. You've only lost 15 HP. I say go and take on Erica just like that. Let's just plow into this. Da 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 da. Yep. Nice boss music. Do 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 do. Victory bell. Level 29. All right, this is where we mean business. Up we go. Dodge the poison powder. Super effective. Tries for poison powder again. Doesn't work. Okay. Tangela. Now you're just like pure grass, I think, so we'll have to fly against you. I think you're the only Pokemon in Gen 1 that's just straight grass type. I think in Gen 1 every other grass type Pokemon is grass poison. I think. Or grass bug or something. Tangela's like the only pure grass type. And the Vileplume. Up we go. Poison powder. Okay. And the poison powder goes off the second time. That's alright. It's the last turn of combat. We can handle the poison. Concede defeat. Remarkably strong. Rainbow badge. In fact, we need to mark this off. Oh! I haven't got room for the TM you're trying to give me? What could I chuck? Fine, I'm chucking the old the escape rope. Now you can give me the TM. There we go. So let us mark this off. The fourth badge is sorted. So the next wild Pokemon we encounter, or next Pokemon, wild or otherwise, that we encounter, we are catching. Which actually, now that we're on our way to do this, to go flying and looking for chances and whatnot, let's just take a moment to think about the fact that if we wanted to, technically, and then starts coughing, technically we could just wander up to the top of town here, because there is an Eevee living in a Pokeball up on the top of the building up there. So if we wanted to add an Eevee to the party, which really means we're adding either a Jolteon or a Vaporeon or a Flareon, we could do that. But that being said, it's like Snorlax. We could do that at any time because it's just sitting up there. So we could do that after any badge. Maybe that would be an option towards the end of the game if we're getting down to like the last 2 Pokemon left, and we don't have, an electric type, or we particularly want a fire type or something. Yes, exactly. Yes, we'll save it till we know what hole we've got in the party, because Eevee's actually got some versatility in that regard. So, yep, that's fine. We won't do that just now, but we will remember that's a possibility. Let's fly back up to Cerulean and let us heal this poison before we forget about it. Because we are on our way to see what to catch, which means we need to check the Pokeball status. Ah, 11 Pokeballs, 2 Great Balls. That's probably fine. Probably. So we'll go with that. Let's hop on the bike, whip around the side of town here. Vaporeon's almost as tough as Snorlax and Chansey. Yeah, it's tough because there's so many options. As weird as this is, with us being constrained by, you know, the random chance of Pokemon in grass patches, there are still loads of good options around. Okay, time for the moment of truth. I'm going to save the game. Don't know why. We're just going to save it. Whatever comes out of this, grass, we must attempt to catch. Hopefully it's Chansey. If it's not a Chansey, it could be an Aerodactyl, which we could live with. But I don't remember what else is in this grass. I know that it's not just those two. I'm sure there's a third and even a fourth thing in here, but they're the rarer occurrences. I'm 99% confident that Chansey and Aerodactyl are the common Pokemon in this grass. So they are likely the 50-50, but we could be completely surprised by just some random thing that we haven't thought about. So we've got Dusty up front to put the opposing Pokemon to sleep and maybe damage them a little bit if we have to, which is dangerous actually, because this will be fairly low level now compared to Dusty, so maybe we don't damage, maybe we just put to sleep. Enough stalling, let's go. Come on, Chansey. Come on, anything. Don't be shy. I'm here to catch the first guy that jumps out. And it is a Chansey. Okay. Don't mess this up. Don't accidentally kill it. Sleep powder. Alright, that's fine, we'll keep trying. Oh, you've missed your attack as well. Perfect. Fast asleep. Let's just start throwing Pokeballs. And while I'm throwing Pokeballs, chat can help me think of a name. Because under the assumption that we catch this, we're going to have to give her a name, and Chansey has that sort of femininity to her, so let's say that she's a female character as well. I think it's actually quite canon in Pokemon that Chansey only comes in female variants. There's no such thing as that in Gen 1. Pokemon don't have male and female types, but in the later generations they do. And in the later generations, I'm pretty sure Chansey can only be female. So, just a little bit of a tidbit there. But I don't know, something to do with the fact that she's like, I don't know, she's got the egg. Maybe we do something to do with the fact that that Nurse Joy, you know, I'm thinking of like the Pokemon anime here, and Nurse Joy always has her Chansey. I'm also slightly panicking I don't know if you can tell. I'm slightly panicking from the fact that we've thrown a lot of Pokeballs so far and seen not a lot of action. We've actually thrown 7 Pokeballs and nothing has happened. We've only got 4 more and then 2 Great Balls. I thought we had heaps. I thought this was plenty. The worst case scenario, if we don't catch this Chansey in these next 6 shots, then we have missed our chance. That means we have used up the attempt for this this badge. So we kind of need to be really getting lucky here now. So it's time to start damaging things. Yes, the weakest damaging move. You're right, Hippo with Bubble. That will work. We're going to have to start planning this carefully. We need to get the HP down. Oh, it was a crit! Oh, and it did hardly anything. I don't want to do a Bubble Beam. I feel like that's too risky. Oh, wow, but that bubble does nothing. That's okay. That means we can get you all the way down. I think the probabilities hit their minimum once we get past a third. So I think that's past a third, but I will do one more bubble. Don't do a crit. Okay, that's fine. That's as low as we're going to go. So let us go back to Dusty. Let's put you back to sleep. And let's try with our remaining couple of balls. Because these are our last options, and realistically, we definitely should have done this from the start. I don't know why I didn't think of this. We've kind of wasted a lot of shots that could have had a slightly higher chance. I got 4 shots left. 2 Pokeballs, 2 Great Balls. Come on. Ooh, look at that, it's got more rolls now. Yeah, still have the Great Balls, so they have slightly better chance, but that being said, this is my last Pokeball, so now it's just 2 Great Balls. Okay. We could have a problem here. We could have a problem. It's 2 Great Balls and that's it. We have nothing else. There's no point doing any more damage to it, because that's not going to change the odds. It's either this shot or the next shot. Oh, oh! I was starting to prepare for the fact that we were gonna miss that. I was starting to prepare for the fact that we were not catching this Chansey. Oh, I was so ready for that. Oh, we are never making this mistake again. The next time we go to catch a Pokemon, we are buying like 50 Great Balls. We are just not taking that chance. Whew. Okay. We have Chansey, an egg Pokemon. There she is, Chansey. Yeah, you're absolutely right. I'm not taking that Chansey next time. Okay. Well, she's here, and she needs a name. After all that effort, maybe she deserves a name that reflects how difficult she was to catch. You know, she was almost the one that got away. Very elusive. Slippery. Let's see. I got so wrapped up in trying to actually catch her that I spent no time even thinking of names. Oh dear. So this is where it all matters now. now that we've actually caught the Chansey, now it all comes down to a name. Something probability based. What, like Bays? That's probability based. It's a bit weird though. We could call her Murphy, like Murphy's Law. It's not quite probability based, but it's in it's in that sort of vein. Let's see. I like that a probability type of theme fits with not only the fact that she was difficult to catch, but also just the name Chansey. Similarity there with Chance. If I was really thinking this through, I would have thought about this throughout the week. You know, I kind of knew, in my heart of hearts, I kind of knew that we were going to try to catch a Chansey. But, let's see. We haven't got access to numbers, do we? No. Okay. I was just thinking about calling her something funny like D20. No, as a dice roll kind of thing. But without numbers, we'd have to spell that out. What would that even look like? Not sure that I'm sold on that. Something like that. D20. Yeah. Dicey? Dicey's not bad either, though. Really? Chansey? Dicey? And Dicey perhaps works on a couple of levels then, because she was very dicey to catch. You know, in that sense. She almost got away. Maybe we just go with Dicey. You know, let's do that. Let's take the one suggestion from chat. That's a good streamer. Take the one chat suggestion and run with it. Yeah. I honestly don't know if we can rename them after we've nicknamed them. I know that we've got the name rater in Lavender Town, and I know that you can use the name rater in Lavender Town to rename Pokemon, like to give them nicknames. But I don't think you can do that to Pokemon that already have nicknames. I can't remember in Gen 1, because everything's different in Gen 1, right? I'm sure in later games you can. But in Gen 1, I reckon it's probably the sort of thing where if a Pokemon's already been nicknamed, you can't nickname it again. But that's fine. That's fine. Let me write it on the board and see how it looks. Dicey. I mean, it flows with the rest of the team as well. We've got Dusty, we've got Dicey, Hippo. They're nice two-syllable sort of rhymey names. Popeye, Edward. Yeah, everyone's got a two-syllable name. Dicey it is. I'm liking it more and more. Let's check her out. She's fast asleep. She's only level 16, so she needs to be up the front so she can get a bit of action. Yeah, look at those stats. Attack and defense are just completely through the floor. But it's that decent speed and that really high special. Pound and double slap. So she's got a lot of nothing, but she's going to be able to learn a lot of other good moves along the way. She's going to be super hard to train up because she'll do like no damage. In fact, how's that special stat? Special stat of 39. What if we go Hippo? Hippo's 55. Just looking at some of the others. Whoops. I wasn't... Whoa! Okay. Okay. So two things. Number one, I wasn't trying to cut. I was trying to look at Edward's stats. But number two, you can cut grass? That's a thing? That's actually, like, probably really powerful, you know, to get through a grass patch. Yeah, that would have been useful to know earlier for this exact challenge. Yes, yes, I could just do this. Where is cut? Edward hacked away with cut. It cuts a 2x2 square of grass. That's a good question. Does the grass come back? We have to find out. Let's fly just back to Cerulean, heal up, and go back. Because if that grass doesn't come back, that could be bad. But if it does, because I mean, it could be bad because I don't like anything that's like permanent. You know, I like to be able to undo things. But if that comes back, yeah, then we could do a lot of things with that. You're right, should deposit some items, good call. I am chock-a-block full of things I don't need to have on me. So we will definitely do that. Yep, it's back. I can see it already. So I don't know when it comes back. Possibly just when we go to a different route or a different town or something. But that proves it comes back. So, okay, remember that for the future, because that could be useful to know. We will see. Before I go depositing stuff in the computer, let's just check out some things. So let's just have a quick look at these TMs. That's Dig, yeah. Which Popeye could learn if we wanted him to. Thunderbolt. Dicey can learn Thunderbolt. Flying is super effective at growing grass. So we could definitely teach Dicey Thunderbolt at some point. I don't know if I want to do that right now, because maybe we want to do that for like a electric Pokemon. Or maybe we should just do that. Maybe we really should. Flash? Oh well, everyone can learn Flash. There's no point checking that out. Dream Eater. No one's benefiting from Dream Eater. Teleport. Oh, Dusty and Dicey could both teleport. That's interesting. Not that we really need teleport anymore. HM2 is Fly. And Mega Drain that we just got off Erica, which Dusty could also learn, but we'd have to give up Sleep Powder for that. Okay. I'm kind of thinking, and maybe feel free to talk me out of this chat if this doesn't make sense, but I'm kind of thinking Thunderbolt. Do we just teach that to Chansey, to Dicey right now? Dicey has like no good attacking moves at the moment. It's just like Pound and Double Slap. Both normal type moves, both based off the attack stat, and Chansey has no attack stat. It would do like no damage. But an electric type move like Thunderbolt will do a lot of damage. That would give us an electric type move on the team without having an electric type Pokemon. So we could actually finally take on water and flying using Dicey. The only downside that I could possibly see here is that maybe someone else deserves Thunderbolt, but if we were to give Thunderbolt to someone else, like to say an electric type Pokemon, well, maybe they would probably just learn Thunder on their own. You see, so Thunderbolt is, I think it's a TM exclusive move. It's like Bubble Beam. It's an electric type move that came from the electric type gym leader, just like Bubble Beam's the water type move that comes from the water gym leader. So this is the only Thunderbolt we're ever going to have, and I don't think anyone else really will learn Thunderbolt just naturally by level up. They'll all learn Thunder Shock or Thunder, sort of the two extremes here. Chat says, Chansey gets no good moves naturally, the only one left to learn is Double Edge. Yeah, now I'm aware of that Chansey just doesn't really learn any good moves on its own. It's really all about TMs. It's about teaching Chansey special type moves, like electric or grass, or ice, or psychic, or fire, or water. Let's just list all the, or dragon. Let's just list all the special type moves. I think I'm going to do it. I think we're doing it. Just because, well, if we catch another Pokemon that's electric type, that's fine. We can just have variety on the team. but I think Dicey needs it. Let's do it. Let's teach Thunderbolt to Dicey. Bam. Just like that. So you've got your special stat, you've got your Thunderbolt, you can actually do something, and we'll see how that goes. Look at your health. You've almost got the highest health on the team. It's only the Muscle Man Popeye that has more health, and you're level 16. You're like less than half Popeye's level. That's amazing. Right, that's real good. Okay, so let's throw a bunch of stuff in the computer. That's Dig. All those other TMs we didn't really care about at the moment, so they can all go in. So can the Moonstone, HP up, all those things. Yeah, let's put a bunch of things into the computer. Don't put the bicycle into the computer. Common mistake. Old Rod can go in because we don't need it right now. We're not catching anything in the water at the moment. Old Amber can go in. Moonstone can go in, yeah. The HP up that I went past, for some reason that can go in. I'm trying to remember, because putting in the Old Rod has just reminded me. Because there's Old Rod, Good Rod, and Super Rod, I think, are the rod types in Gen 1. And I'm just trying to remember where to get them from. I definitely know where to get another one from, but I can't remember whether it's the Good Rod or the Super Rod. It's beneath the second Snorlax, and by second I mean the Snorlax that's to the east of Vermilion City and to the south of Lavender Town. That's Snorlax, the one on the right hand side of the world. Below that, somewhere down there, I don't remember exactly where, but somewhere down there there's like a house with a fisherman, and he gives you a rod. But I can't think of where the third rod is, or the second, if that is the third. Just because at some point we might want to consider checking out other water patches for catchable Pokemon. Okay, Dusty, fly us back. Where should we be? We should be in Celadon City, and we should go and do some things. What should we do? We should get some more items, get some more potions. We don't need to get more Great Balls right this minute, but we should get some more potions. In fact, let's go shopping. There's a bunch of stuff that we ought to consider. I don't think you people do anything. So let's just talk to these people and remember what's here. Okay, so there's the Great Balls. Super Potions. I didn't mean to get one. Let's get like 9. There we go. Revive is just hilarious because when we can't do that, we don't need any more antidotes at the moment. Burn heals, ice heals, yeah. That's fine. Bunch of TMs. I have no idea what they are. I might look them up off camera, work out if any of those are actually worthwhile. Because we're not just going to buy random TMs. Oh, okay. Another TM there. Counter. Ah, okay. Oh, Popeye and Dicey can learn that. Interesting. No worries, Strands. Thanks for sticking with us. Yeah, there's some. I was just preparing to call the Bondulance then. Let me just carefully read that again. To leave, yeah, to leave you to it. Let's go with that. Thanks for sticking around. Yes, we can buy Pokédolls and all the stones here. So yes, if you want to evolve up the Eevee and stuff, we can get our stones from there. Sure. Did we just go back down a floor? No, we didn't. It's just the same looking guys. All the things that I never buy. That's right. So we will continue to not buy them. I don't know why I'm going to sell. Yes, that's right. And this is where we just dump our money. But let's not bother with that this time around. Only if we have to. And the top, of course, vending machines. Right. Yes. So you're the person that we give the drinks to. Right. Let's buy one of each drink. And we'll buy an extra fresh water to give to the guards. Okay, so you can have each drink because you give us things. Fresh water, TM13, okay. Ice Beam, there it is. We'll give you the soda pop. TM48. Rock Slide. Okay. And the lemonade. TM49. Tri-Attack. No idea what Tri-Attack is. Probably attacks 3 times. Let's have a look. Dicey can learn Tri-Attack, of course she can. Rock Slide. Of course Popeye can learn Rock Slide, but it's a Rock type move. Popeye is not Rock type. Maybe we wait to see if we get a Rock type Pokemon. But realistically, Rock's super effective against Fire, Ice, Flying, and Bug. Huh. Well, we've already got Water to go against Fire. We've already got Fighting to go against Ice. We've now got Electric to go against Flying. And against Bug, I guess Flying against Bug as well. Not that there's all the Bug types, so I don't really think there's much value in that. Ice Beam on the other hand though. Ice Beam's exciting, and Dicey can learn it. Which I would give to Dicey instead of Hippo. I definitely would. Again, it's just a question of, do we do that now, or do we wait for an Ice type Pokemon? Because that would be even better. So I think we will just hold off. Dicey's got Thunderbolt, which is serving her well at the moment. Or do we just take the plunge, really? I think I'm talking myself into this. Ice is super effective against grass. That would take the edge off having to use Flying type. Ice is also super effective against ground and flying. Well, Electric's already doing that. Yeah. I sort of want to do it, but I'm not going to do it just yet. I'll think on that one. But that's definitely something that should be going to Dicey at some point. So let us head back out of here. Yeah, exactly. I always get sort of a little bit nervous teaching TMs to Pokemon. As, you know, sort of single occurrence things like this, where there's the possibility of maybe other things. Let us go and train up Dicey for a tiny bit, and I'm going to do that by going to a place where I know where there is water type Pokemon, because she has electric type moves. and it's over this way. It's in this bit of grass where there was horsies and crabbies. Oops, not Popeye. Edward. Probably not going to want Hippo and Dusty versus the Elite Four, so still at least 3 main team members to see. Yeah, exactly. Hippo's not going to do much against the Elite Four. Hippo could go against Bruno's Rock-type Pokemon. Would be sort of about it. But against Rock, we could also just use Fighting. That solves that. Popeye would still do just as good a job there. So, yeah, you're absolutely right. Water, yeah, it's not going to do a lot against the Elite Four. And Dusty, yeah, Dusty's just not strong enough to do anything against the Elite Four. Yeah. Let's hop on the bike. Whoops, that's not a bike. Hop on a bike. Make this just a tiny bit faster. Ah, look at that. The one thing that's not water type. Look at that. He's like got a little egg just sort of sticking into frame there. She's sort of side on. Are they normally like that? Normally they sort of look more sort of forward facing, like they look away. We're getting more back sprite. This is kind of a side sprite. Okay, let's put Thunderbolt up the top. Double Slap Pound. I'm sure Double Slap does more damage than Pound. Let's open with a Thunderbolt. See how much damage this does, if anything. Ooh, it's a crit. Okay, well that wasn't a good judge of damage then. Yeah, she's not even paying attention. She's just looking off to the side. Here we go. Krabby. So this will be a one hit from Thunderbolt. Ooh, Krabby's fast. But look at that. Look at that. Because of the special stat, we took like no damage. I mean, granted it was Bubble, so Bubble was doing like no damage. So again, that's not a good example. But Chansy's high HP combined with its special stat means that she's great at withstanding all those types of moves. Ooh, but that wasn't. Yeah, normal type attacks actually do damage. You know, a level 18 Caterpie doing tackle suddenly does a lot of damage. And so out come all the Caterpies. Do 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 do. There we go, another Krabby. So in the natural course of things, at this point in the progression, in order to leave town, we Magikarp's faster than it tries to splash. In order to leave town, we have to be able to get through the Snorlaxes. But in order to get through the Snorlaxes, we have a bunch of other things to do. As a matter of fact, now that I think of it, actually none of that's true. Sort of. No, it is true. Because we can go to Saffron. Just like in our first playthrough, we can go out of sequence and sneak over to Saffron now. But that's just asking for trouble. We've sort of got no business being there at the moment. And that doesn't allow us to do anything special. Like, that doesn't allow us to get down to Fuchsia or anything. In order to get to Fuchsia, we have to go through a Snorlax. So we have to get the Poké Flute. So it just... Once we have our fun here, we need to go through the game corner, deal with Team Rocket, get the Sylph Scope, go back to Lavender Tower, Lavender Town's Pokemon Tower, and deal with all that. Nice, level 18. How much XP are you taking to level up? Ooh, double digits on that attack stat now. 586. I have no idea if that's a lot or not. What's Hippo taking? 2000. Ooh, just made it through. Alright, let's try Pound. Does the 1 damage necessary. We should try those attacks, really, just to see how much damage they realistically do. We won't do it against a Horsey, though. We'll take a 1 shot on that. With the, ooh, smoke screen. With the Thunderbolt. Next Caterpie that turns up, we'll give it a Pound. Ooh. Okay, well we'll do the Pound on this now, but surely that'll take that out. And here comes the drop in accuracy. That's 3 smoke screens. This is not good. Four smoke screens. Dicey is never going to be able to land a hit now. 5 smoke screens. Dicey has even less chance of landing a hit. There we go. Look at that. Look at how little damage that Pounds does. Oh dear. Okay, we'll get Dicey up to her next level, and then we'll take it into the Team Rocket place. Wow. A critical hit tackle from a Magikarp suddenly did a lot of damage. Let's try the Pound and the double slap here. So, Pound, yeah, Pound does nothing. Double slap. And that was a crit. That was a crit. That's the same crit again. Hit the enemy twice. Yep. So, yep. It's completely useless. It's just Thunderbolt that's doing all the work here. You're gonna have to be careful though, Dicey. You're getting a little bit low on HP. There we go. Okay, let us fly. Oh, that was a flash by accident. Didn't do anything though. Let us fly back to Celadon. Heal you up. And let's see. We're not even going to bother playing with the playing the slot machines this time around. We're just going to go straight into this. Yeah, guarding that poster. I mean, we could definitely do that to you know, try and get Hyper Beam again. And actually, I wonder. Could we buy another noodle here? Whoa! Yep, I was not prepared for that. I'm sort of forgetting that that's possible. Sorry, Dicey. Yeah, I'm gonna have to get used to this. So, Dicey can't go out against normal type Pokemon. That's the rule. Okay. If it's a normal type Pokemon, do not send out Dicey. Zubat, absolutely. Dicey, you can take on a flying type, no trouble. but not normal. That was bad. Wow. It's a good thing you got so much HP, but it's kind of scary. You take so much damage, Dice. All right. Let me just go and heal up awkwardly. Yeah, those plus defense items would actually make a notable difference. Yeah. I could give a plus HP, which would be kind of funny. What do we got in terms of cash? Yeah, we could buy, like, well, 6 of them. Oh, coin case required. I can't even check. I was going to check to see if the Dratini's, you can still buy a Dratini and stuff. I'm sure you could, because I don't think that would come into the randomization. Yeah, yes, exactly. Plus HP items would not be noticeable. I am concerned, though, about completely bankrupting myself, considering that we have to buy thousands of Pokeballs and stuff at some point. So, we'll see. We'll see. At some point we might have to. We'll just sort of get used to how Dicey feels. And if it turns out that she needs a bit of performance enhancing stuff, then that's what we do. Escape rope, nice. I did break into your operation. Okay, so yep, that's just Popeye's Q. So it's good that we've got a fighting type on the team. Any normal type that comes out, we swap to Popeye as the fighting type. It's just got to be a no-brainer. We just need to think that through every time. Nice. I'm going to keep swapping Dicey in and out constantly because we need to get her leveled up. And just like that, look, she's already got, more HP than Popeye. 133. And I'm going to put a low kick up the top because really, that's the one I'm always using. Alright. Anything down here? No. Ah, the old Drowsy, our arch nemesis Drowsy. Ah, what do we even do with you? Let's not send Dicey out against you, that's for sure. We can't send out Popeye. I think this is just Edward. We just need to do damage. Just solid, normal type damage. Yeah. So that's basically Edward's one use at the moment. Edward is good against psychic Pokemon, if that counts. In that Edward is the least bad in our team against psychic Pokemon. Part of me wants to send Dusty out because this is fighting. But at the same time, I don't want to go like too all in on Dusty just because she's not going to be in the final team. It's fine for now. I mean, so far the only people that we're absolutely certain that we're going to have against the Elite Four Yeah, we still need to get to the final team without losing. That's a good point. Yes, the B team matters. The temporary team members are important because they help us get there. But at the end of the day, yeah, we're oops, that was the wrong way. We're keeping Dicey and Popeye in the final team for the Elite Four, and so far that's kind of it. So Popeye could always have more XP, so that's just a given. So maybe if ever there's a choice, you know, just Popeye comes out, unless it's Psychic, obviously. Go, Dicey! Coughing. See if you can handle a Thunderbolt on Coughing. Ooh, what about a double slap? I know it's not going to do much. Yeah, that did even less than I was expecting. Yeah, Dicey. We should have just done a second Thunderbolt from the start. She gets to level up though. Grimer. We'll try again. Let's risk it. Oh dear. Oh, Thunderbolt's been disabled now. Okay, we'll try a pound. Wow. Double slap is hopeless. Look how much damage pounds did. Let's do another double slap. Zubat. Are you still disabled? You are. That's annoying. Alright. Popeye it is then. Really? Oh, and now we're confused. Alright, just be careful then. Yep, just be careful, Popeye. Be careful, Popeye. That's a potion. In fact, let's not potion. Let's just get Dusty out here. You're absolutely right. Gen 1 Psychic is incredibly OP. The only attacks that are super effective against Psychic are Bug type, and the only Bug type moves are just completely useless. Ooh, Popeye's trying to learn Focus Energy. I don't think so. No. You are not doing that. Yes. Eradicate. Okay, so Dicey, you can come out for this. But then you can immediately swap for Popeye. And Popeye, try not to die. Go. Ah, yeah, Leech Life's a solid move. That's the staple of Zubat. Okay, we need to heal. This is just a mess. And yes, I know that I've got like 10 super potions on me, but at the same time, we are also so close to the Pokemon Center just there. We weren't deep inside of the maze yet, so there's no big deal to get back out. Okay. Yeah, that's an interesting one. Jolteon. So Jolteon is a valid counter to Psychic Pokemon like your Alakazams and things like that. That's that is definitely a thing that can be done because of Pin Missile. It's obviously not bug type, so it doesn't get the stat bonus of using a bug type move. And I guess the logic behind that is Pin Missile is just because the Jolteon is like covered in spiky pins and stuff. Pin needles. But yeah, like that's definitely a possibility. I've never really done much with the Eevees, with Flareon, Jolteon, Vaporeon, and stuff like that. But we definitely could consider that as a way to deal with Psychic Pokemon. Getting an Eevee and turning it into a Jolteon. I mean, it's a little bit niche, because when it comes down to it, the only Psychic Pokemon we ever have to actually deal with would be Sabrina's in the Psychic-type gym, and the Alakazam that our rival Skeeves will eventually have. And there are other ways to potentially deal with that Alakazam. Ooh, another TM. Check out what that is. Double Edge. That was something that Dicey was going to learn anyway, I think. Maybe you said. That's fine. Nice rare candy. Gotta systematically work my way through here. Okay. That one. Oh, watch out, Dicey. It's more normal type Pokemon. Out you go, Popeye. Out you come again, Dicey. Siphon off a little bit more of that XP. And back to Popeye. Just in time for the Hyper Fang too. That would have been absolutely devastating to Dicey. And good old Drowsy once more. So Drowsy was just dealt with by Edward for the time being, the least worst of the options. I think, is this the card key? No, he drops the card key. Aha! I remember now. I remember because I've remarked this. I remarked about this. I mentioned this. Ooh, Razorwind. I mentioned this on the first playthrough because I think this guy, when you talk to him after you battle him, yeah, he talks about the lift key. You talk to him, he drops the lift key, and he dropped it in the square to the left of him from my perspective, to his right, my left. And it made me wonder what happens if I stood there. You know, could he drop the item on me? Oh, Dicey! Don't go getting poisoned. That's not part of the plan. Got a level though. Best Alakazam killer is probably Beedrill. That was always my logic too in the olden days when I used to think this through. Ways to take out Alakazam. Beedrill, it's a bug type Pokemon with bug type moves. So it's on the surface, it's got the best chance. You're absolutely right, it's poison type, which means it's super bad to go up against Alakazam. You need to get the first hit, and you need to do a one-hit kill, otherwise it's not worth it. But that being said, I don't think Beedrill has very impressive stats. Like, it's like Dusty. Beedrill, Butterfree, they're very kind of simple Pokemon, so their attack stat, I don't think it'd be very big. So whilst you'd have the type effectiveness and the super effective move, I don't know if the stats play into it. It's hard to say. Yeah. It's definitely worth considering. Alright. Oh no, I dropped the lift key. Ah, he's dropped it, but it's underneath us. Ah, that's interesting, that the game kind of can do that. I mean, obviously it has to... There you go. Has to be able to do that somehow, so... Yep, there we go. Get that item there. HP up. There's Giovanni right there. So we'll come back out of here. Go back up to the second floor. Wander through here. That was the wrong one to go through. Should have gone through the bottom one. That's right, I remember this place now. I've got to double back heaps of stuff to pick up all these extra items, because I have to pick up every item. You know, that's the rules. Can't leave anything on the ground. Oh, don't tell me that! I just said I've got to pick up every item. No. Oh no. How is that? It's because I've got all them TMs yeah, it's because I've got everything. Why have I got so many things? Alright, let's use the escape rope to leave. How about that? That'll use up one item. Yeah, absolutely. So Leech Life... so Leech Life gets stronger in the later gens. I did not know that. Okay. Yep. And yes, exactly. All the bug type moves are on... Yeah, the other... Yeah, all bug type Pokemon that have bug type moves are also poison type. It's a... Yeah, unfortunate intersection there. Oh, that fresh water, we need to give that to a guard, so that we're not just holding on to it. Let's go and do that, because that's also clogging up the inventory. Rare candy. Don't put the lift key in the computer, because we need that for what we're doing. Don't put the nugget in the computer, because we're going to sell that. Okay, I'm just going to wander over here to give the fresh water to this guard. Alright. Let us get back to where we were. Alright, I guess it wasn't so bad. We can learn from our mistakes now. We can go through the bottom one. And we just have to ride the conveyor belt thingos. There we go. Moonstone. Worth it. TM7. Is that any good? Horn drill. It's interesting. Let's see. Round we go. Okay, anything up here? So that's just the way we were before. But we can come around here to get that item. Super potion, sure. Okay. That just takes us back up to there. So that's fine. Now we just go down this way. And then we can head out to the lift. Don't accidentally go up there. Should be a mod to speed up the player's spin walking speed. There is because I'm playing this on a on an emulator, there is a key I can press that speeds up the in-game speed, like the emulation speed of the game. But I don't like to press that. In fact, I've never yet pressed it on any of my playthrough of this. Simply because it would then give, if I do that all the time, it would then give a significantly unrealistic like indication of the amount of in-game time that has passed. It's something like, I don't know, I'd have to try it out, but it's something like 10 times game speed. It is ridiculously fast. And if you do it just casually, sort of while you're walking around and stuff to speed it up, you start getting addicted to it, and you do it everywhere to speed things up. And the minute you start doing it everywhere, next thing you know, instead of the in-game timer saying that we've been playing for like 8 hours, it'll say that we've been playing for 48 hours because it's just reading at 10 times what it should most of the time. So, oh yeah, there is definitely a button I can push that will make the game run slightly faster for those fractions of a second, but I am doing my best to exercise a measure of self-control there. Alright. What else is in here? Item. Hyper Potion. And another Rocket Grunt. There's probably no point calling Intruder Alert at the moment. Like, I've been through almost everyone else here. Come on, Dicey, you can do it. Ah, nearly. Nice, and the level up. Ooh, and sing! That's interesting. I forgot about that. I forgot the chance you can learn sing. That's that gives us other options. Okay. Oh, Dicey. Why you always got to get poisoned? That's alright, at least that means that this guy can't poison me now. Okay, antidote time. We'll have to get a few more of these at some point. So we're down to like our last 3 or whatever. 2. Down to our last 2. Whoops, just missed that entirely. Basement floor 4. Anything down here? There is. Absolutely worth my time. An iron. Ground type, well, realistically we should be sending out water against that, shouldn't we? That's you, Hippo. Yeah, go for it. You've not seen combat in a long time, Hippo. Yeah, let's get just Popeye out for that. Give him a body slam. Bam. Sand slash. Well, that's a Hippo job again. Ooh, that was a decent bit of damage. Dicey seems to be leveling up fairly fast, I like it. And Dicey's HP is already up to 165, which is great. Another sand shrew. That means back to Hippo again. I'm gonna finally put Bubble Beam up the top. All this time I spend cycling from Bubble down to Bubble Beam. Might as well have Bubble Beam up first. Out comes the Arbok. Let's give Dusty a chance with this one. And in we go, just like that. Okay, I guess that's a... Oh, we can do Popeye with that. I was going to say, I guess that's another hippo job, but Popeye can do fighting against rock. That works fine. And he'll stand up against this bind a whole lot better than Hippo would have. Whoa! Giovanni used a guard special? Just in the middle of the bind? That's so random. It's okay, because I wasn't going to use the special attack anyway. Let's do a karate chop. Hi-ya! Now Rhyhorn, we remember Rhyhorn from our playthrough, and one thing I know about Rhyhorn is it really does not like water. Hippo is also playing a very dangerous game here. But we got the attack off, which is all that mattered. Let's see. That's another Popeye job. Normal type. Comet Punch. Don't see that move every day. Guard special again? You shouldn't do that every time I send Popeye out. He's got no special type moves. Da-da-da-da-da. And there's the Self Scope. Okay. I don't know, B2? That's where we just came from. That's mean. Okay. Kind of forgetting how that worked. Because I have to talk to that guy. I must. Can't get to the lift through here either. I'm desperately forgetting the layout of this place. There's that one trainer left that I must go and fight. I've taken a wrong turn. That was embarrassing. I'm panicking now. No, that's where we got the thing from. Oh, this doesn't go to the lift. Ah. This was pointless coming this way. Okay. So it is the other floor. We just have to go back through that way. Oh, no, went to the wrong one again. I was meant to go to the bottom one. Alright. Okay, and across to here. Down to here. No, this was just this place. So, which floor was it? Was it B1? Yes! Haha! Yes, I am lost. It took me so long to find you. Must defeat all of the Team Rocket trainers. Go on, Dicey. You can give him a Thunderbolt. I look forward to the day that you can actually one-hit people. Can you sneak a pound in, maybe? Maybe? No, not at all. Second pound. I look forward to the day that you can actually one-shot something with Thunderbolt that it's not super effective against. One more. There we go. Out we come. Alright, glad to be out of here. Okay, let us go. Heal up. Throw some more items in the computer. And maybe think about grabbing... some stat boosting stuff for Dicey. What don't we need? We don't need the lift key anymore. We need to go sell that nugget. We don't need a moonstone on us. These random TMs. We can keep the hyper potion, that's fine. I'll throw the iron in the computer and then we'll have a look at what we've got. We do need the silver scope. There's no point throwing that away. So we've got one iron. That's literally it. Okay. There is also a hidden item in town here. Yes, it's down there. I'll go down here and grab it real quick. Not that way. This way. Edward, you can cut that. Right there. It was a PP up. Okay. So I'm just trying to remember what the 4 different stat boosting items are that you can buy from the shop, and therefore which one's the defense one. But we'll figure that out when we get to them. It's this floor, I think. I think it's the guy on the right. Let's sell you my nugget. There you go, that was 5,000. Yes. Protein, iron, carbos, and calcium. Pretty sure it's protein for attack and iron for defense. That seems to make sense. So, iron is what we're after. We'll grab that one from the computer. From memory, it is 10 is the maximum number of stat boosting items that a Pokemon can actually receive. So, let's not go overboard here. So 8 would be the max we can afford, but that would be overboard. Let us just go 6 and go from there. 6 iron. Bam. That's most of our money. And let us pour all of those. In fact, let's go get the 7th one. And then let's pour all of them into Dicey. And then we are on our way back over to Lavender Town in order to deal with some ghosts. I feel like there's probably no need to come back here. There were probably PCs back in that shop. I don't know. I'm not really sure. Okay. Dicey, what's your stats like? 14 attack, 12 defense, 36 speed, 64 special. Oh, look at that, you need 2 XP to level up. Amazing. But 64 special, that's pretty decent. Like if I looked at, say, Hippo, yeah, you got more special than Hippo. You're just under her level. Not quite as much special as Dusty, but Dusty's like 11 levels above you. But again, you're not far off, so I'm liking that. So just for reference, yeah, 12 defense. I'm gonna see what we can boost that to. Dicey's defense rose. And again. That's 4, 5, 6, and last one, 7. We should put that PP up in the computer. Yes. Okay, what are you looking like now, Dicey? Brilliant. You've gone from 12 defense to 18 defense. I'm sure that was worth it. Not statistically, like proportionally, you know, that's a 50% increase in defense. So it feels like it's worth it. Yeah, there you go. That's 50% less damage from normal moves. Is it though? Is that how that works? I honestly don't know. It's a 50% higher defense stat, but I'm not really sure how the attack and defense stats actually factor into the formula. And things like that. But hey, yeah, if it's 33% less damage, I will take that. That's decent. Dusty, you can fly us back to Lavender Town. Alright. So yeah, multiplied by attack defense, so double defense halves damage. I mean, I like what you're saying, I like that, but at the same time, I'm trying to think about the fact that, say, you know, what about a Pokemon that starts with like, you know, 10 defense stat, but by the time they've gotten to level 100, is like 100 defense stat, say. Does that mean that they're taking 10 times less damage now at level 100? Maybe they are, and I'm just oblivious to that. Maybe that's exactly how that works. Probably should read up on how the damage formulas are calculated. That'll be a bit of light reading for me. Oh, there's Skeeves. You're absolutely right. Yes, things that if I now have 100 attack instead of 10 attack. So yeah, it sort of scales in each direction a bit. Yeah. Okay, fair enough. Yep, hadn't really thought of it like that. Alright, Skeeves. Let's just wander down here for a bit. Ah, yes. This brings back memories. Last time I was in here, I desperately looked for hidden items in every single nook that I could, and there were none to be found. Skeeves! What brings me here? Yes. Oh no! He said he's gonna make my Pokemon faint. That's not good. That's exactly what we don't want. But finally, Dicey has a job to do. Dicey can go out first against all the rival battles because of the Pidgeotto. Go, Thunderbolt. Just survive the opening gust, and you'll be right. Nice. That's right, you only had 2 XP to level up. Execute. Well, you can stay out and then we'll switch you. Let's see. What do we do against an execute? I guess that's kind of dusty. Nice, dodge the hypnosis. Oh, Gyarados. Yep. Okay, Dicey. Oh, Dragon Rage, not so bad, just a flat 40 damage. That's fine against Dicey, because she's got HP to spare. Oh wow, there's another level! How much, like, XP are you getting? This is great. Kadabra. Okay, well, Dicey, I'm going to let you stay out for this, just because your special stat will protect you. Kadabra will just use Confusion, and your high special stat... Let's have a look at your high special stat. No, not switch, stat. Yeah, 68. That should give you some sort of resistance against this. It should help you endure a bit. So, give us a Thunderbolt. Let's see if this does much against Kadabra. Dodge to disable there. Okay, it's going to be a 2-hit, but if this Confusion's okay... Yeah, that didn't do that much. Okay, so Dicey is a viable option against the Kadabra then, and eventually the Alakazam. She'll just be able to tank him. And of course, Skeeves' starter, the Poliwag, has now evolved into a Poliwhirl. Yeah, so all of a sudden, Dicey's actually kind of set. And in fact, if I'd taught Ice Beam to Dicey, so that she had that Ice type move, then she could have stayed out against Execute, because Ice is good against Grass, and that means that Dicey alone can wipe the rival's team. So she'll be super useful then against the rival battle in the Elite Four. Must check all the corners for items. Sneak around the back and grab that one. Oh! Whoa! I was forgetting about this. Of course, they're not Ghastlies in here anymore. Does that mean Ghastlies have been replaced by Dragonites? Oh no! Cause that's a big deal. That's just the last playthrough. That's Noodle all over again, who had the Thunder and the Blizzard and all the other things. Oh, Thunder Wave. No, that's not fun. Come on, Dicey. Whew. Now that's something to consider. I mean, I know I said that we sort of want to use different Pokemon this time around, but Dragonites instead of Ghastlies. That's a guaranteed catch. You know, and I'm gonna have to switch. I can't let Dicey handle that. Who are we sending in then? Popeye. Oh, you're gonna do this to everyone, aren't you? That's not very effective. Fighting against... Oh, it's because you're flying as well. You're flying and dragon. Oh, dear. Okay, okay. Yeah, like, I mean, oh, I was never going to get to that trainer. I know I said about, yeah, having different Pokemon this time around. That's the whole point of the randomization and the Nuzlocke rules, to kind of mix things up. But Dragonite, you know... And it's not even Dratini and slowly working up to Dragonite. It's just straight to Dragonite, which is a good thing for like stats, but may not be a good thing for moves. I'd have to look that up and think that through. Here we go. So the actual trainers are still going to have their Ghastlies. Yeah. Try a Thunderbolt. Ooh. Oh, that'll do 23 damage, right? Yeah. Okay, well we can... No, no, no. No, we can't chance this. Yeah, I don't like that. I don't like that at all. Because if I'm confused and I hurt myself and do 40 damage to myself, then a Nightshade will kill me. I could just use a potion, but I'm a bit stingy like that. So let us go to anyone but Popeye. Popeye would be useless. So would Edward. So Dusty, you're up. This is where we get that illusion that Psychic is super effective against Ghost, which I think in the later generations it is. But in Gen 1 it's just an illusion, because whenever you do a Psychic attack against a Ghost-type Pokemon, what's not as obvious is that every Ghost-type Pokemon in Gen 1 is also Poison-type. So the Psychic is actually just being super effective against the Poison, not the Ghost. So it looks like Psychic is good against Ghost-type, and for all intents and purposes, it basically is. Because, as I said, the only Ghost-types you can get in Gen 1 have a Poison-type built in, so... A lot of leering. So, yep, I ought to be switching to Dusty for all of these Channeler fights. It's really the way to do this. Yeah, that Dicey's gotten herself a little bit worse for wear. Alright, Nightshade, 24 damage. At least with all the Nightshading, it's very easy to count exactly how much damage is coming through these. So, Dusty could take one, maybe two more Ghastlies before we have to think about healing. Ah, that feels like a hidden item down there. Nope. Wishful thinking. Oh, there's other Pokemon in here. Ghastly start at 90% and drop down the higher you go to 75%. So there are other Pokemon to encounter. Interesting. I guess I've never really sort of paid quite that much attention. I mean, I know obviously up the top, oh, Confused Ray's not good at all. We're not taking a chance there because Dusty will kill herself. Which means it's Hippo. Yes, Haunter and Cubone, exactly, the higher up ones. Oh no! This is not good. What if I swap back to Dusty? So I'm going to have to potion now. But I'm pretty sure that that's cleared Dusty's confusion. Just switching in and out like that. Means we get double Nightshaders, which is not ideal. Ah, just stay out, Dusty. Don't bother changing. You're losing too much HP. Okay, an elixir. Well, that's right. Ghasty's also got Lick. Oh, and it's paralyzed me. Great. Ah, dear. I think we got an escape rope on the first floor, so I think I'm escape roping out of here just to heal up a bit. Ooh, now that's interesting. Okay, so there's Voldemort again. So basically, Pokemon Tower in Lavender Town is where the ghosts of all our Pokemon from the first playthrough are living. We've got Noodle and we've got Voldemort, both hiding out in here. Again, Kadabra would be really nice on the team. Strong psychic type Pokemon. It's a shame it's not Alakazam because he's stuck as Kadabra. So what was the play here? It was just Edward. Edward just does a load of damage. That's exactly what I'm thinking. It's worth one of the remaining slots. Who's trying to learn Growl? Someone's trying to learn Growl. That's not happening. Yes. It's Dicey. Dicey was trying to learn Growl. Oh dear. The only thing is, it's the low chance, right? Yeah, it's almost a certainty that Pokemon in this tower are going to be... Oh, I say almost a certainty, but look at this. It's almost a certainty that they're going to be Dragonites, because that's the Ghastlies. Kadabra, if Kadabra is the Haunters, we've got to get this far up before we hit a Kadabra. Realistically. But it's possible. Ah, that's mean. just teleports away. Do 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 do. Okay. Ah, yes, that's right. We are in a bad way here. I'm forgetting. Let's just try and That's not good. Come on, Dicey. Come on, come on, Dicey. Whew. Okay, so you only do like 11 damage hurting yourself in confusion, which means you can actually do that again, and that's not a problem. Nice. He's not confused anymore. All right, give us one more. Perfect, because the lick doesn't affect us, because we are normal type. So, Dicey sort of works against the ghosts. It's just you're paralyzed and you haven't got much health. What's up this way? Haunter from 1 to 15%. Yeah, well these have to be Haunters up here, surely. And Cubone a flat 9%. Yeah, rightio. He tried to teleport but it failed. That's hilarious. Come on, hidden item. Ah, I thought there was a hidden item up there. There it is. I knew it was going to pay off eventually. I knew from the first playthrough there was a hidden item somewhere. Aha! Aha! I also knew that was coming too. Entered the purified protected zone. Sharky's Pokemon are fully healed. That's why I was holding out. Because I knew that was coming. Everyone is back to normal. Yes. Perfect. Okay. So that means Dicey can have a go against these Ghastlies on her own for a bit now. She's gotten up to level 30, which is pretty good. So she's almost back up on par with the rest of the team. Come on, Dicey. It's a good thing there's a healing pad just back there, because this is going terribly. Because you've got to get 2 Thunderbolts off unless you crit this one. Nope, but you did paralyze, so there's at least that. Alright, are you hiding an item? Ah, you totally should be. Oops. Didn't mean to step back in there again. Okay, they're not so bad now that we've got Dicey at full health. Oh, nice! Confusion hits as if attacking itself with a 40 power physical move. So tackle, basically. I think tackle is like 40 power, and it's a normal type physical move. There's a Haunter. Yeah, so it's just like Dicey tackling itself. That's fine then. So yeah, Dicey, you can get confused all you want. I always just assumed, and I guess I never really looked into this, but I always just assumed that whenever a Pokemon got confused and attacked themselves, that that it was like mirror move. They just reflected their move back at themselves. But I guess that makes sense. Oh, you're right, it is typeless, because otherwise, yeah, ghosts wouldn't hit themselves and stuff, yeah. Sure, yep. Okay, well that makes sense then. So it's actually fine for Dicey to get confused. She can't really hurt herself. Alright. Good job, Haunter. Continuing to try to lick us. Who would have thought the secret to ghost Pokemon is sending out normal type Pokemon? Oh, there's a whole nother floor. I thought we were there. Yeah, so what matters is a Pokemon's attack defense ratio. Exactly, yeah. If a Pokemon's got really high defense compared to its attack, high defense, low attack, then of course, yes, whenever it's trying to hit itself, it's always going to do the least amount of damage. That's okay, you got through, Dicey. Nice, and that was confused no more as well. The next thing's going to be that you're going to run out of PP on your Thunderbolts, because you only got 15 PP on it, and you spend half the Thunderbolts hitting yourself. Just like that. Oh, come on. Dicey. You're making me go back and stand on that healing pad. You've done so much damage to yourself in those last couple of battles there. Just gonna grab that item. X accuracy. Let's just step back through that floor once more. Oh, there it is! There's the Cubone. Cubone is a Rattata. Amazing. Well, get out of there, Dicey, because he'll end up hyper-fanging you or something. Nope, just a tackle. Alright. Wouldn't that be hilarious if we came in here to try and catch a Dragonite, or even a Kadabra, and a Rattata showed up. Oh dear. Oh, now I'm not expecting that. Why are there 4 types of Pokemon in here? That's interesting. That's okay, you can stun us. We're standing on the healing pad. Careful, careful. Dicey getting down to red bar. Ah, level up. And a heal. There we go. I know, right? Was that random Paris just the final boss there? Also, look at that HP. 210. It's amazing. Special stats 79. Starting to get there. What level is everyone else? Yeah, so Dicey's almost caught up to everyone else. Everyone else is, apart from Hippo, everyone else is in the low, mid, high 30s. All the 30s. I've talked to you, haven't I? Probably. Okay, why is there so many Pokemon in here? What is Hitmonchan doing here? Sure, Thunderbolt. Actually, no, get out of there. He's fighting type. You shouldn't stick around. Dusty, go, Psychic. Oh! Oh, that's interesting. Actually, you make a good point there. Yeah, maybe when it's rolled the probability sort of tables on them, it's considering the different floors to actually be different batches. That's interesting. Would not have sort of expected that. I wonder if that's a little bit, not so much buggy, but a bit of an oversight in the way the randomization works. Because I wouldn't have thought it necessary to randomize each of these floors so differently. Oh, come on, Dicey. You're right, I did do a couple of floors with Dragonite and Kadabra, so... Unless it's just this floor specifically, but then again, we did have the Paris on the previous floor. Not sure. Might have to look into that. Hidden item, come on, hidden item. Nope. Alright. Alright, Dicey, see if you can get a few attacks off without getting confused. Never mind, here comes the confused ray. Good job, Dicey. Ooh, rare candy. Ooh, come on, hidden items. Okay, so right there is the Ghost of Marowak. I am really interested to see whether or not that's still going to be a Marowak. I assume it is, because, you know, like the static Pokemon aren't randomized, so the Snorlax is still a Snorlax, the Mewtwo is still a Mewtwo. But this is kind of like a special event, it's not really a Pokemon that's in the world. So, I wonder. Let's see, is this going to be a Marowak? Here we go. Ghost has appeared. Self-scope unveils the ghost identity. Indeed it is. Okay, that makes sense. I thought it'd probably be a little bit too weird if it suddenly turned out to be something else. Also, it's ground type, so we should not be using electric against it. Hippo, your chance. Cubone's mother, da da da. Okay, and I don't think Pokemon can spawn on this floor, because this is just the top floor with all the Team Rocket peeps. Nice, Zubats. I've missed them. And a Golbat for good measure. That's fine. Oh, and there's the Supersonic. Should have known. That's alright. Dicey made it through. And level 33. Alright, that's one down. Yeah, go for it. It'll still take you 2 Thunderbolts, but that's fine, Dicey. Ooh, it nearly didn't. You nearly had it in 1. And of course you're poisoned for your efforts. Well, you know what? Let's just pound then. There we go. Drowsy. Give it a go. Give it a go. We're here. Thunderbolt. Yeah, 2 Thunderbolts will do it. Ooh, headbutt, that's not good. Oh, it didn't do that much. Expected it was going to do more. I guess because it's a Drowsy, it'll have a low attack stat. We're also so close to the end that I don't really want to cure Dicey's poison at this point. Dicey's going to take like next to no poison damage by the time we get out of here. So I'm just going to see how far we can push this. So Dicey's got the HP to tank this. Oh, I accidentally didn't change. That's Popeye's job, normal type. Yep, because there's the Hyper Fang. That would have just wiped Dicey. Yep, stay out, Popeye. Another Hyper Fang, exactly. Third Hyper Fang. Yep, they're really going at it. Nice, Popeye gets a level. Nearly cracking 100 on the attack stat there. And Zubat means we can go back to Dicey. Alright. Mr. Fuji. We've saved you. Take us back to your house. Let us talk to you and get the poker flutes. No one else in here does anything, do they? Yeah. Okay, you're gonna survive, aren't you? Yeah, you got plenty of life in you, Dicey. Let's heal up. Let's heal up, maybe sort some items out, and call it for this session. We've been going almost 3.5 hours, and I've just caught a glimpse of the clock, and we probably shouldn't have been going as much as we have. So let's wrap things up here. Oh dear. Let's deal with that next time. That's a load of junk items there. We'll get that sorted next time. We are looking good. Dicey at level 33, caught up with Edward. Popeye and Dusty at 37. Hippo is now lagging behind at level 28, and look at that, 60 HP. That's real bad. Not that we, as I say, not that we're bringing Hippo, the water-type Pokemon, into the Elite Four with us, but Hippo could probably be quite handy against Blaine, the Fire-type gym leader. So it mightn't be a bad idea to have Hippo leveled up at least a tiny bit more. But we'll think about that as we go. You never know, by the time we get to Blaine, we'll have probably caught 2 more Pokemon. So maybe Hippo will cycle off the team. Although that being said, we do need her to surf at the moment. So we shall see. But let's call it there. We have, wow, 9.5 hours in total we've been going on this playthrough. Let's leave it there. And let me thank everyone for tuning in again this week. That has been another session where Sharky goes retro. Next time we will, we'll tidy up our inventory head back over to Snorlax Town, wake up and defeat our first Snorlax, because we can't catch this first one, and start making our way down Cycling Road to Fuchsia City. So next time awaits the Safari Zone, Surf Strength, all those good things, and I look forward to catching you all then. Thanks for watching. Have a good night.